Hello, we are discussing about GATE 1998 ECE paper, and this question is related to electronics. Look at the diagram. The threshold voltage for each transistor is in figure is 2 volts. If the circuit to work as inverter, VI should have VI must take the values of minus 5 and 0, minus 5 and plus 5, minus 0 and 3 volts, 3 volts and 5 volts. So for what values of Vi this circuit is going to be acting as inverter if each transistor is having the threshold voltage of 2 volts. Okay. So first identify whether it is positive logic system or negative logic system. Okay. It's a CMOS inverter circuit. The above one is nothing but PMOS transistor and below one is nothing but NMOS transistor. And this is VDD, let us assume it is 0 volts, and it is generally indicated as VSS, which is nothing but minus 5 volts. So VDD has to be very large. VDD is very large compared to VSS, and this is for NMOS. Always drain will be at more positive voltage than source. Source is connected at minus 5 volts, drain is connecting towards 0 volts. 0 volts is larger than minus 5 volts. So, and here also for PMOS, source must be connected to more positive voltage than drain. So that here it is, source is connected to 0 volts whereas drain is connecting towards minus 5 volts. So this is positive logic system only. Remember that one. Positive logic system only. So where the inputs can be either 0 volts or 5 volts. So in this one, 0 volts implies nothing but logic 1. Okay, and minus 5 volts is nothing but logic 0. So inverter operation implies nothing but whenever V input, if you are taking at that time the value of, if V input is equal to 0 volts, by that time Vi must you multiply it as minus 5 volts, and if V input is minus 5 volts, at that time you must get output as 0. That implies nothing but this is inverter operation. So if you satisfy this table, that implies nothing but it can act as inverter. So we'll go for the first one, A, minus 5 volts and 0 volts. Okay, and what was given is nothing but VTN is equal to VTP is equal to 2 volts. We know that one threshold voltage of NMOS and PMOS are of opposite. For NMOS threshold voltage is positive, for PMOS threshold voltage is negative. So that VTN is equal to modulus of VTP, that it is given as 2 volts. Now we will see, and we know that one if a transistor has to be in the on condition, by that time, okay, on condition is nothing but transistor must be in saturation. So we can say that one it was given VTN is equal to VTP is equal to 2 volts. Okay, and NMOSFET, NMOS, that is nothing but this one, NMOS, and it is PMOS. So NMOS is in on condition when, okay, VGSN should be greater than or equal to VTN. Okay, and PMOS is on when VGSN should be greater than, we can write like this, magnitude of VGSN should be greater than or equal to VTP. Otherwise, if you are going with, that is nothing but both are negative values. Otherwise you can write like this, sorry, this is P, VSGP should be greater than or equal to VTP. This you can write. Okay, so both equations are same. For PMOS, VGSP should be greater than or equal to VTP, but both are negative values for PMOS, so that we must use the magnitude. Otherwise you can write VSG should be greater than VTP. No need of magnitudes, it will be taking care of sign. Okay, so first case we are going with, this is first case when V input is equal to, when V input is equal to minus 5 volts. By that time, what we expect is V0 should be 0. Okay, so whenever it is equal to minus 5 volts, by that time, gate of both the transistors, that is nothing but G1, this is Gp, and it is Gn, gate of NMOS. It is drain of NMOS, it is drain of PMOS. This is source of PMOS, and it is source of NMOS. So we have to check whether it is NMOS is on or PMOS is on. By that time, okay, we will go with VGSN. VGSN is equal to VGN minus VSN. VGN is nothing but gate voltage of NMOS transistor, which is now connected at minus 5 volts. Since we are going with V input is equal to minus 5, V input is directly connected to gate terminals. Minus VSN. VSN is going to be connected at minus 5 volts. Minus of minus, it will become plus, and it is treated as 0 volts. But this is lesser than VTN. Therefore, NMOS is off. Okay, it is lesser than 2 volts. VTN is given as 2 volts. Now what you are getting, VGSN is 0 volts, so the magnitude is less, so that NMOS is off. Similarly, if you are going with VGS, we will go with VSG. Okay, so we don't bother about the negative signs, so that we can write it as VSG. VSGP, we have to calculate. VSGP is equal to VSP minus VGP. VSP is nothing but source voltage of PMOS. Source voltage of PMOS is connected at 0 volts, minus gate voltage of PMOS. Gate voltage of PMOS is nothing but V input itself, that is nothing but minus 5. So minus of minus 5, it will become plus 5 volts. So plus 5 is going to be greater than VTP. So PMOS is on. PMOS is on. So whenever it is PMOS is on and NMOS is off, at that time the circuit diagram is going to be looking like this one. Okay, so it will be for the V input of minus 5 volts, this is NMOS is off, so there is no connection towards the output side, and whereas PMOS is going to be in the on condition, so this is 0 volts. V0 is equal to 0 volts you are getting whenever V input is equal to minus 5 volts, because above transistor is in the on condition, below transistor is in the off condition. V0 is equal to 0. So similarly, if you are going to say, okay, we will consider the same thing for the next case. V input is equal to 0 volts. So whenever V input is equal to 0 volts, okay, it was given VTN is equal to, what was given is VTN is equal to VTP magnitude is equal to 2 volts. It was given. Okay, and now this is second case we are going with, when V input is 0 volts, that is logic high level. Okay, V input is 0 volts is nothing but high level logic. So by that time, for NMOS we must consider VGSN, which is nothing but VGN minus VSN. VGN is nothing but, now it is plus 5 volts. This is plus 5 volts. So 5 minus source is going to be connected to minus 5 volts. So minus 5 is nothing but minus of minus 5, which will be plus 10 volts. So it is greater than VTN. So that therefore NMOS is on. 10 volts is greater than 2 volts. Okay, VGS, V input is equal to 0 volts. So here this is not plus 5, it is plus 0 volts. Sorry, it's a small mistake. Okay, so here V input is equal to 0 volts, so that VGSN is equal to 0. So 0 minus of minus 5 is nothing but plus 5. So plus 5 volts is greater than plus 2 volts. VTN is 2 volts, so that NMOS is on. Similarly, VSGP is nothing but VSGP is VSP minus VGP. SP, source of PMOS, is going to be connected 0 volts, and gate of PMOS is also connected 0 volts. So what you will get is nothing but 0 volts, which is less than VTP. VTP is 2 volts. Okay, VSG is 0 volts. So that this is, we are not applying the sufficient amount of threshold voltage for the PMOS, that makes PMOS will be in the off condition. So by that time we can draw the equivalent circuit in this way. The above one is going to be in the off condition, PMOS is off and NMOS is on. So this is 0 volts and there is no connection towards output side from the above, and whereas it is connected through NMOS transistor towards minus 5 volts. What you are applying is nothing but V input of 0 volts. If you apply V input of 0 volts, PMOS is off, NMOS is on, so that this is 0 volts and V0 is now connecting towards minus 5 volts. So whenever V input is equal to 0 volts, what you are getting, V0 is equal to minus 5 volts, and whenever V input is equal to minus 5 volts, what you will get is 0 volts. So the right option for us is VT. The values are A is equal to Vi must take minus 5 and 0 volts, so that whenever it is minus 5 volts you will get 0 volts as output, whenever it is 0 volts it will be getting minus 5 volts as output. This table will satisfy only for these values. The right option for this question is A.